What's going on, YouTube? Nerd versus Fad back again with another video. And in this one, we're going to go through a little haul from the Second and Charles that just opened up in my town. We had been checking every week to see if they were going to open. They just happened to open Saturday. They hadn't posted anything about it. But comic section point, I got so many keys for a great price. I'm gonna actually start with this though. I got this from eBay. It's another one of the Jurassic Park books I needed. My goal is to collect well, not every single one. Most of the releases. I have the first edition, this one now, the Advanced Readers Edition, and I also have the what is it called? Gift Edition. That's actually signed by the author Michael Crichton, which is awesome because it's my favorite book and I just love it so much. So I can't wait to look and see if there's any differences from this one to the original release. As far as comics go, I found quite a few good ones. Everything was $3 and below, pretty much. So I'll just go ahead and start with this. I don't know if I showed it, but Superman Aliens. I got the first one from my local shop, and then I found this second one, which I'm glad because I was excited to read it, and so hopefully it'll be just as good as the other one. I should have got them all sorted out, but I found about 10 copies of this issue where Batman gets his back broken by Bane. It's $4.97. They were all 50 cents each. The lady was like, "Did you know you got 3 of these?" And I was like, "There's like 10 more in the stack, but yes." So I hadn't had this book. I'm glad to finally have a copy. I'll be throwing one in the giveaway once I finally make the video for it. But next thing I found was Green Lantern 51, and I believe this is the first appearance of Kyle Rayner as a Green Lantern. The best part though is that his DC Universe logo variant. This I got. We went Saturday on the opening day, and then this I actually found Sunday, even though I had gone through all the Green Lantern. But I guess I missed this one, and when I pulled it out, nice little surprise there in the corner. The next one I found was this one, Green Lantern 145, and I believe that's the first appearance of Ion. I haven't read the mini series on Ion, but Green Lantern first appearance, a couple bucks. I'm not gonna turn it down. Got Action Comics, $5.98, and that's the first appearance of Checkmate. Gorgeous cover. I had been looking to find this one and couldn't turn it down for $1, so that was great. Next thing, it's actually Punisher War Journal 78, and I was gonna get it because it was a badass cover, and then I looked it up on the Key Comic app, and realized that it was actually a low print run late issue in the series, so I definitely had to get it then. This one, X-Men Red #1. Wanted to read it, but I'm not a fan of the $5 issue ones from Marvel, so good to find it for $1 instead. And it's a beautiful cover. I can't read who did that. It's too far away, but yeah, great cover. New X-Men 115. This was on my 2018 want list. This is my second copy of it now. I wish I could find the other cover, but I'm fine with this one. It's a first appearance of Negasonic Teenage Warhead, so that's a great book. Got this one, Sin City: A Dame to Kill For #1. I've never seen Sin City. I've never read it, but a #1, $2. Of course, I'm gonna get it. Hopefully, it's a good read. I mean, obviously, most people think it is, but next we got a Sensational She-Hulk. It's just a issue 5, nothing special. Um, oops. Wild Thing #1. I believe this is an early Venom and Carnage appearance. You can see it. There we go. I actually had a copy of this from when I was a kid, but I'm not gonna turn it down for 50 cents. It'll probably go in the giveaway. Finish this little stack. Found Sunfire and Big Hero 6 #1. I believe this is the first appearance of the Big Hero 6 in Marvel. I think. Not sure. Either way, it's a book that I'd been wanting. Um, I enjoyed the Disney movie. I'm I can tell that it's not anything like that, but still pretty cool find. 50 cents. Uh, Stars and Stripes #1. I had thought this was the first appearance of the Star Girl, but I didn't realize there was an issue 0. So second appearance maybe. Either way, kind of cool. Another book I'd been looking for. Sword of Azrael #1. In my last video, I talked about how I thought the other one was the first appearance, but I'm pretty sure this one is the first appearance of him. So that's an awesome find for $1. This, I believe I saw in Comic Tom's video, or maybe it was the CBSI post or something, but it's the Spider-Man #1 movie adaptation, and I believe it's the first appearance of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in comics. I know there's another cover where it's like an actual movie shot, I think, but I really like this one, and so for $3, I wasn't going to turn that down. Let's go. Pop these up real quick. I picked these up off of Reddit. That's iZombie, the trade #1, 2, and 3. It's a series that I've been wanting to read. Got the trades for pretty cheap, so hopefully it'll be a good read. And I actually picked this book up for 50 cents. It's a little bit damaged on the inside, but I thought it would be another interesting read. It's Jerry Robinson, Ambassador of Comics. And it's got some nice artwork, nice kind of progression of how pages were drawn. Let me see if I can find some of that. Like, see, we got the pencils, and it's just a really neat book. And let's go here. So I found Pokemon Pikachu Shocks Back #2. Big Pokemon fan, so that's a great find. The Losers #1. I always wanted to read this series as well, so it's good to find issue #1 of that. X-Men Gold #1. I know at one time that was going for about $10 or so because of the messages that the artist had left in there that ended up getting him fired. So still a cool find, especially for $1. Flash. It's one of the Millennium reprints, I believe, and I don't know if that's the first appearance of Flash. I don't know too much about Flash. So either way, it's a cool looking book. Love reading the reprints of the older books. Birds of Prey #6. I don't know if this is an Art Germ cover, but either way, it's gorgeous. There's 3 more copies of that issue, all 50 cents. So let's up real quick. Stan Lee, Flash. I think that might be an Adam Hughes cover. I'm not positive. Ooh, now we're just cracking the big bag. Got Aliens, 2 of 6. They had a bunch of Alien comics that I wanted to get, but I picked this one up first because it's actually signed in gold there. I don't know who signed it. I haven't opened it up yet to see if the names on the inside, who worked on the book, but And I'll just come in close, see if any of you guys recognize that. But yeah, so that is not the only signed book I found. So the next book is going to be Tales of the Titans Cyborg. I don't know why this is heating up. I saw it was a hot book right now, but for 50 cents, I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that. Batman and Spawn. I'm not sure if this is number one. Either way, cool series I wanted to read. I've been on a big reading kick lately, so hopefully it's good. Okay. Batman Shadow of the Bat, 83. I believe that's the first Cassandra as Batgirl. Dollar. Keeping up with Batgirls. Batman Beyond Unlimited, number 18. First Batgirl Beyond. It's $2. Jubilee, number 1. I love Jubilee. Pretty sure that's Middleton. You know, it kind of looks like his early X-Men work. 2 more. Superman number 9. The cool cover with Joker in the Superman costume. Spider-Man 2099, number 5. Gorgeous cover. I think that's a Del Auto, maybe. They didn't have the really nice one that Doom always shows in his videos, but I mean I love this one too. Superman 118. I mean 18. First appearance of Doomsday. 50 cents. Another book I didn't have that I've always wanted. Miss Marvel, number 30. Got a good little run of Greg Horn covers for Miss Marvel. Also got 26, 20, 21, 23. I think that might be the last one. I actually had a couple more, but I was trying to stick to the cheaper and better looking covers before I picked them all up. Civil War Frontline, number 7. I just really like that cover. I don't think it has any significance. I also like this one, number 2, with Spider-Man revealing his identity. And let's jump over to some Green Lantern. It's number 195. I believe that's like the reintroduction of John Stewart, I think. Pretty sure. Could be Guy Gardner. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's John Stewart, though. Got 50. First Parallax. Fortunately, they didn't have a DC Universe logo of this issue, but that's okay because I actually picked one up pretty cheap on eBay, so hopefully it'll come in good condition. Got another one, 51, and then got Catwoman 66 with the Mona Lisa cover, and then I also got this one, Catwoman Annual number 4. I don't know anything about it. It's just a gorgeous cover, and hopefully it'll be an interesting read. Next up, ROM 31. I believe that's the second appearance of Rogue. I actually got 2 copies of this She-Hulk by accident. Another sensational She-Hulk. This one's number 4. Silver Surfer, $44. First Infinity Gauntlet, I believe. Um, Venom Lethal Protector number $5. Lethal Protector number $2. And Lethal Protector number $1. Great finds. Those were actually in one of the boxes that wasn't on top. The Venom section was empty, but I found it at the very back of just a random long box they had under the main shelves. Let's do this one. It's another Green Lantern 50. Let's go ahead and make it 2. And found a number 1. Did not have that one either. And then a Green Lantern 107. I think this is when Jade becomes a Green Lantern? Something like that. There's too many Green Lanterns to remember. Black Widow. Not sure the issue. It's covered with a sticker. But just a single issue, but it's a gorgeous Phil Noto cover. Like I said in my other video, I've been really on a kick for his art. Captain America 407. Fortunately, they didn't have the first appearance of Cap Wolf, but there's a nice cover with him on it. Fighting Forces number 178. I thought this might have been a first appearance of the Losers. Should have checked, but it wasn't. Still a cool cover though. This is actually one that I saw in the shop that I wanted to read, so finding it a lot cheaper here is Captain America Peggy Carter Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's a pretty thick book, so hopefully it'll be another good read. Now we'll start getting into some of the better stuff that I found. Absolute Vertigo. That's the preview to Preacher, and I believe it's one of the first appearances of the main guy. I don't know enough about Preacher. I haven't read it. I was just talking the other day about how I finished the Daredevil Born Again series, but I hadn't been able to find any issues at the shops, and they're all ridiculously priced on eBay. So to my surprise, found 2 of them. Found $2.28, 50 cents, and $2.29 for $3. So not gonna argue with that. You just need to find the rest of them from that little run. Found this, and I was just checking them because I love the David Mack covers, and I was looking for, I believe there's a first appearance in one of the next ones or something, but I pulled it out, saw the signatures. Believe it's signed by both oh, can't see that, both Bendis and Mack. Dollar, double signed book by 2 fantastic names in the industry. Of course I'm gonna get that. Hopefully they're real signatures. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't be. We'll do this one. Rust number 1. I believe this is for one of the first ad previews of Spawn. I don't know about all the Spawn firsts and stuff like that. But I did recognize the name, and I was pretty sure it was issue number 1. I had to check later, but I wasn't going to turn it down for 50 cents, even if it wasn't. So yeah, 50 cents, great find. Still not my favorite though. This is the last book I got, and it is crazy that I found it. It's kind of like a niche book. I don't think too many people will be crazy about it, but it's Mission Impossible number 1. And now, if you don't know about this, I saw it on the Recalled Comics website first. Basically, this issue, I found both the the recalled. I guess it was. I think it was recalled. The recalled version and the correction. Basically, Tom Cruise complained that he thought his character looked too feminine in one of the panels, and so they changed it up. Here is the regular. And if we go to page 2, if you look at this weird shaped box and how this text box kind of goes off, this is the corrected version where they took out the character. And I believe they also changed this face right here. If you come to this copy, which is a newsstand, but unfortunately the direct edition is actually more rare than the newsstand. And you take a couple of pages over, there is the character that he thought looked too feminine, and also this face. Let's do a side by side. So here's a side by side comparison of the two pages. So they kind of got rid of that smirk on the face on the right, and they just completely took that other character out. So I believe it's a pretty rare variant. I paid $1.95 for the recalled version, which I didn't know it was recalled at first. I didn't want to open it up in the store, but I mean, for $2, I didn't mind buying it either way. And then it turned out being the recalled version, so I went back to get the other one, and it was the regular one, which I'm not even disappointed because now I could show you the difference. But that was definitely a crazy find. Something to look out for. I don't know if it's too valuable, but I believe it had like 3 or 4 stars, and it was considered rare on the recalled website. So that was awesome. That's all the comics I got from there. I actually did pick up quite a few movies. I've been trying to beef up my superhero collection. Oh gosh. And not superhero related. Finally got Jurassic World. I love this movie. Second one was it's alright. I love seeing all the different dinosaurs compared to the usual suspects. But awesome. Picked up Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. You know, gotta love me some Nicolas Cage. Actually, I haven't seen this one though. But hopefully it's a decent movie. Guardians of the Galaxy, didn't have this one. And I paid like $3 for these, like $2.99 to $3.99. So I mean that's not a bad price. And these all came from Second and Charles. Jungle Book, it's a pretty decent movie. Suicide Squad, the extended cut. I have not watched this. Rogue One, I know it got a lot of shit, but I still liked it. Ghost in the Shell, haven't seen it, but I really want to see it. And then I want to see the Scarlett Johansson version just because it's Scarlett Johansson. Civil War, didn't have that one either. Batman Harley Quinn, didn't have that one either. Ant-Man. And then they had this, which I thought was awesome, and I definitely want to watch it. With Great Power, the Stan Lee story. So hopefully that'll give some more insight into his life. And Batman Ninja. I wish this was the Blu-ray, but I mean, I'm too excited to see it that I didn't care. Let me see if I can grab these. So I also found we have a another used bookstore that just opened up, and they had some decently priced superhero movies as well. Um, I already mixed them in with this other stack that I got from a pawn shop that always has $2 Blu-rays, which is amazing. First off, so I'll just start right here. Hulk, didn't have this one. Hey guys, what's going on? Alien, the quadrilogy. Didn't know that was a word. Um, love the Alien movies. $2, all those. That's fantastic. Oh, gets better. Um, it actually came with these prints in here. Let's see if I can get them out. Really awesome. Ooh, I love that one. But yeah, probably display those on the wall or something. Amazing Spider-Man. I'm willing to give it another chance. Didn't really like Garfield, but I'll give him another shot. And apparently this is a Target exclusive. I got both the regular and the 3D Blu-ray of the second one. Like I said, I'm gonna give him another chance. Still, Tobey Maguire is my main guy though, and Tom Holland is not a bad Spider-Man. Don't know what this is. Never seen it before, but I guess I went with the number 3. Um, it's only 13 minutes long, so it should be a quick watch. Uh, Avengers. I actually didn't have this one. Thanks, man. I only paid $2 for this one. It was a little scratched up, so hopefully it'll be buffed out. But I mean, for not having it, that's not bad. Ooh, Second and Charles is amazing. Um, it's basically Hastings. I know you're from Texas, so I think you know what I'm talking about with Hastings. But they got pops, action figures, games, movies, books, vinyl, CD. They got everything. And it's all pretty reasonably priced. So I don't know what this is, but that nice Spider Woman art had me sold. Um, I don't know if it's. I think it's an animated book, but damn, look at that! Look at that art in there. I mean, just the art alone is great. So I'm gonna give that a watch. Got this Age of Ultron. Also did not have that one. I didn't have very many Marvel movies or any of that. Didn't realize it was the 3D one until I got home, so that was the added bonus. Hulk again, but this is actually the green cover, which is pretty sick. Nice little 3D action going on there. The last one I actually got was Iron Man 2, which I think I could have got it cheaper at Second and Charles, but either way, another good movie. Actually, that's pretty much it. But I guess while we're here, I'm actually going to be, yeah, that's a nice cover. I'm actually going to be having a contest, a subscriber contest. I don't know what I'm at, but we'll just say whatever the next 100 amount is. So I don't even know if I have 100. We'll say 100. So for that contest, I have a bunch of comics that I'm gonna give away. I was gonna show them off. Damn, I'm at 175. Okay, we'll say 200 then. 200 subscriber contest. Camera almost fell. I have a whole bunch of comics that I'm gonna give out. Some good stuff. Beautiful covers. Spec books. Some books for a series that's going to become a show. Stuff like that. So I mean, even if you aren't into comics or anything like that, you could. I don't care. You could flip it if you want. But yeah. So I'm just gonna be doing that. We'll go ahead and say that to enter, you have to be 18 years or older, because that's what everybody does. You make a video, and we'll say that you have to. Should have thought this through. I've been thinking about it, but show something in your collection. Doesn't have to be comic related, can be anything. Show something that means has a lot more sentimental value than actual value. So let me give you an example. I'm gonna go take a little trip. Ow. So up here, my messy Green Lantern shelf. This is actually a the boutonniere from my wedding. Um, it's the cheap little plastic Green Lantern ring, just fake flowers, but I mean it just means so much to me. Uh, my amazing wife put that together for us. That was my cake topper for my groom cake, the lantern there. Um, so I mean, it's definitely not worth anything to anybody else, but I love it so much. Reminds me of her. Shows how much she cares about how much of a nerd I am. So, uh, yeah, just like something like that. We'll do that, and then we'll do um maybe show off just like a section of section of your room, man cave, toy room, in some of y'all's cases. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. Maybe just a little area that you're really proud of. Um, Mine's a mess, so I don't even know where to show. Well, I guess we'll just do this. This is kind of like my Wonder Woman area. Got all my Wonder Woman figures. So the stream froze. Okay. Anyways, I won't zoom in this time. Basically, I got all my Wonder Woman figures there. I got Dorbs, got different Wonder Woman figures, and then got my gorgeous Gal Gadot poster, Rolling Stones cover. Got the Rebirth one shot, Art Germ, a couple of Hot Wheels, and then I actually did a trade with somebody on Instagram. They made me this Eevee card, and Eevee has a little Wonder Woman crown. It's for my wife's future Wonder Woman cosplay. So yeah, plan on putting a couple more books right here, a couple more right there. I actually had them picked out somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, so we'll do that. We'll do something that has more sentimental value in your collection, a little corner of your collection, and then I'll give you just to show me something cool. Can be a cool read, cool art, cool toy, whatever. Something cool. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. I might post an actual video talking about that next. Let me write down some of the details I just freestyled there. But yeah, thank y'all for dropping. I'm about to head to the gym, so yeah, take care, everyone.